Yes, man, she confessed and the plot thickens. On Jean and Panton's portfolio, it reads, "My clients trust me, I earned it." But how did she earn it? You know what? Let's jet into this story. Welcome to Jet. So first and foremost, before we get into this story, so we'll outline how this plot is thickening. I just want to give thanks to the creator Yahuwah and to his son Yahushua HaMashiach. Yes, man. And while you're at it, smash that subscribe button and touch the bell before you forget. So the prime suspect in this case, where Usain Bolt have lost millions of US dollars in a pension wealth fund scheme to which he invested his money. A lady called Jean Ann Panton, who put out a statement through her lawyers claiming her part in how she was able to allegedly steal the money. And this is not her exact quote, but I'll summarize what she was saying in that statement. And she said she would edit the customer's email she would put through larger than what the client requested. And she talks about the reason for taking the money because her father was ill with cancer and needs treatment overseas, and her brother attempted to kill her mother and such delight. And she claims that things were tough and she had no choice but she would have to take the money. She didn't specifically say that she's taking any money from Usain Bolt, but that's what she confessed to. And she, if I should go into details where I can quote some of the stuff that she would say, that she has said, where she said, and I quote, "I would put through a request to the accounting team for a larger sum than what was requested. When the funds were delivered to me by the bearer, I would keep the difference." Yes, man. So she appears to have confessed to the crime. Why is she not arrested, put before the court to do the time? Well, the authorities, during their investigation on Friday the 20th of January, raided one of her homes, I believe both homes, in order to gather evidence, perhaps to take the prosecution even further. And then she appears in a wheelchair, looking all feeble and sick, perhaps to appeal to the Jamaican public that she's ill and she should get pardon. I'm not sure if the Jamaican public will have that sympathy, but let's wait and see. But when will this arrest be?
Was she arrested?
No, she was not arrested today.
When is she likely to be charged?
So that will be a determination for the investigators, the FID and the fraud squad, and that will also be determined by the evidence that they uncover during this search and other parts of the investigation, because it's a large investigation, so this is just one part.
So no charges as yet. But Jet is doing a little campaign, Those of you believe that everyone should get their money back. Yes, man. Jet says return all their money back, including Usain Bolt. And if you agree with Jet, drop your comments, man, below and say return all money, including Usain Bolt. And touch that like button. Vote with your feet, man. Touch the like button, the thumbs up, and to indicate that all money should be returned. Yes, man. Now let's continue. And for the past few days, a lot of people have been saying, how comes they have not heard anything from the Prime Minister? Why hasn't the Prime Minister come out and condemn what took place? Well, he has finally broke his silence.
This morning, I received a general briefing from the Minister of Finance, representatives of the FSC and the FID, the Commissioner of Police, and the Attorney General's Department on allegations of significant fraud at Stocks and Securities Limited. Like all Jamaicans, at home and abroad, I am thoroughly disgusted and upset by revelations in the public domain surrounding this matter. I'm very concerned and sympathetic to all those hard-working Jamaicans who at this moment are uncertain of the status of funds they have invested with the institution in question. There is a dimension of a heightened public sense of betrayal, which I share, that a national icon who has brought so much pride to all of us is also a victim of the alleged fraud. A thorough investigation is being undertaken to identify the perpetrators and colluders involved in the fraudulent activity, with a view to bringing them to justice, as well as to trace the funds and secure forfeiture of assets acquired with the stolen funds.
Now the suspect has spoken, the investigative authority has spoken, the government have spoken, and now it is Usain Bolt's time to speak, and you will get your time to speak when you write your comments below. But listen to what Usain Bolt and his legal authorities had to say. So Usain Bolt's legal team came out really and said Bolt needs his money back. Simple as, just find the money, put it back into Bolt's account. We need the money back, otherwise we're gonna take legal action. And they've given them 10 days to respond before they proceed with suing the SSL and whoever is involved in this alleged fraud. And now it's time to hear your view. Do you think that everyone will get their money back, including Usain Bolt? I mean, it has been reported and has been said that SSL has a lot of assets and perhaps would be able to recoup the money. We don't know about the insurance policy, whether everyone's money is insured. And as you've heard from the Prime Minister, that assets could be used as a result of the alleged fraud to pay everyone back. So what is your view? I mean, do you think that Bolt has a realistic chance of getting his money back? I mean, Bolt is a national icon, apart from Bob Marley. He is the second biggest thing in Jamaica. He's kept most of his investments in Jamaica, and he's proud of Jamaica, and he lives in Jamaica, and he is well recognized around the world. A very treasured and valid ambassador. And for someone to have allegedly robbed or swindled of his money, then that doesn't look good on the international stage, and it doesn't look good for Jamaica as well. So it is really important to do some damage control and put this thing to bed, and perhaps at least recoup his and the others all their money back. Do you agree with my assessment? Write your comments below, man, and let's have a debate about this, man. So for those of you who've forgotten to subscribe, please remember to touch the like button, smash the subscribe button, touch up the bell, and remember to share with friends and family. So here we go, now we're gonna jet off,